Hey, what's going on? Super simple question. Do you want to make more money? So what does that look like? So I'm gearing up to do a program. I'm pretty much going to teach you how to turn your side hustle into financial freedom. If you have a business or if you don't have a business, I'll kind of talk about how to find success in business or your side hustle. I've been hustling forever, over 10 years now. So I have a little bit of expertise in this, and my business makes money almost daily, if not every day. But the important thing is everyone focuses on making money, but turning that money into financial freedom. So I think that's just as important of making money. And if you don't know what financial freedom is, that's where your money works for you. So for example, I have an Airbnb that's in LA. I have two of them, but I'll just use the LA one for an example. That property, I get 30% of all the bookings. So if someone books $1,000 bookings, we charge $200 a day off $1,000. I'd make $300 profit from that. So that keeps happening over and over as long as the property keeps going. You never brag because stuff can go wrong, yada, 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 but I'm just giving you an example. So I take that 300. A lot of people are like, oh, yay, 300. But mind you, that 300 is coming from LA. I don't have to physically go down there and do anything. I just honestly work with my team. My cleaning lady cleans it. We have a host that makes sure that the cleaning does everything, and then we use a lot of automation. I have smart locks, videos, but I'm able to, that's a hustle. But what is important is that I take that money and I use that 300. I take 10% and I buy some stocks with it, which is $30. I take 10%, I put into a savings account, which is $30, and then I give 10 to my church, or I tithe, or you can give it to charity. So what's happening is that I invest in stocks that pay a dividend. So now I've turned my hustle into financial freedom. I think every $100 you put into the stock market gives you $1 of financial freedom. So $30 is giving me 30 cents per year of financial freedom. It could be 3 cents, it could be 30 cents, but every dollar is one closer to financial freedom. So I'm turning my side hustle into financial freedom. And so even as I get the rest of that chunk, I'm saving it so that I could either launch more Airbnbs. I actually put money into a real estate account so that I could do fix and flips. But I'm turning my side hustle into financial freedom. And there's just a couple of principles that I wanted to touch on. 4 actually, I'll go over them. Number 1 is service. Number 2 is paying yourself first. Number 3 is knowledge, and number 4 is mindset, and then I have goal, self-talk, and vision and dream. So the reason I wanted to talk about this again, I'm going to do a 1-day program, probably about 6 individuals. I might be launching that next week and announcing the date. So I kind of wanted to start gearing up for that program and giving out game for that program and showing you kind of the things that we're going to talk about. I'm going to go much deeper into these conversations. Right now I'm probably going to talk for like 5 minutes. But number 1 is service. This is huge. So you already heard, so if you know me, I have my screen print, embroidery, graphic design business, and then I have my Airbnb business, and then I have my knowledge business where I teach people about things. And so the main thing that I built those businesses on, and that you should be looking for, everyone's like, money, 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 money. But the main thing you should be focusing on is service. Why am I making this video? Because after making this video, I realized that right now people need to learn how to turn their side hustle into financial freedom. We're not taught this in schools, so I thought it was super important to teach you guys that. But I'm serving you. By making this video, I'm serving you. And by serving people, that's what leads to money. Even if it's not right away, service leads to money. The richest people serve the most people. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos sends out packages. We already know, millions and millions. He's serving everyone. So service is the name of the game. And so if you're struggling financially and you can't get your hustle up, it's because you're not serving anyone, or you're just trying to create a product that you think is cool, but you never thought about what your fellow man needs, and you haven't thought about serving them. So service is huge, and that's something that you should be focusing on. I just felt like that's important to share if you want to get your money up. So now once you start serving people, you're going to start making money if you do it right. Then you're going to have to learn to pay yourself first. What does that look like? So I just told you, every time I touch any money, if I sell a shirt and I make $10, I sell a book, I make $5 profit, I'm going to take 50 cents, I'm going to invest it in the stock market. Even if it's 0.5 cents, I'm that much closer to financial freedom. Look up dividend paying stocks. That's your homework if you want to know how you can get your money in the stock market to work for you. So I buy dividend paying stocks, or I invest in real estate, or I invest in Airbnbs. But that's where the money that I'm paying myself first goes. So you have to learn to do this. You can read Rich Dad Poor Dad to talk about more about paying yourself. Google it or read the book. But if you don't pay yourself first, a lot of people will pay their bills and nothing's left, and then they're like, oh, I don't have anything to save. But if you learn to pay yourself first, then you'll always be increasing your net worth, and you'll always have money. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're a slave. So number 2 is very important. You have to learn to pay yourself first. Number 3 is knowledge. A lot of people sleep on all of these, but I'm blown away that people will be in a clothing business, or they want to do graphic design or anything, want to be a barber, and I'll ask them, how many videos have you watched on YouTube for free? How many coaches have you paid? How many books have you read? And a lot of times people say nothing or one, and they've been doing it for years. This is the game changer. Turn your car into a library. Invest in programs, invest in books, but you have to become knowledgeable in your field. Earlier today, I listened to something about paying yourself first by Jim Rohn, excuse me. I listen to stuff all the time. I just bought an ebook on business by this guy named Neo. So I'm always paying for knowledge, and I'm always investing in knowledge. But this is huge. If you're not learning, then you can look up how to service others and all types of stuff. Sounded weird, but you have to constantly be learning. You have to be a learning machine. You have to outlearn everybody in your industry if you want to make more in your industry. You can look up everything. Pay yourself first. Stocks, dividends. You should constantly be learning. If you're just driving around only listening to music, you're doing yourself a disservice. 50% of the time, yeah, I'll listen to a beat here and there, but I'm on YouTube, or I'm listening to different programs that I paid for. Next is mindset. This one's huge. I put mindset because if you don't believe in yourself, or you don't believe you can do something, you're not going to be able to do all this other stuff. So the way to increase your mindset is 3 things. 1, start writing your goals. Excuse me. Start writing your goals. So what does that look like? So for me, I want to be fit and healthy. I want my body to be shredded. I want $1 million net worth. I want to have $48,000 a year in passive income. I write these goals, and by having these goals, it helps make all of the stuff that I do easier because I know the direction I'm going. The second thing is self-talk. A lot of people will be like, oh, I can't invest, or oh, I can't save, or oh, I can't pay myself first. By saying I can't, you're obviously not going to do it. So you have to improve your self-talk. How can I save money? How can I invest? How can I find the time to learn? By asking how can I, it opens your brain to all the possibilities. So you have to increase your positive self-talk. And the last one is your vision and dreams. By what will help your mindset is, sounds a little weird, but think about a scary movie. It's not real. If you were on set, it's fake. Jason's fake. All those people are fake. But our brain doesn't know the difference between fiction and reality. So you have to close your eyes and see yourself with $1 million. See yourself helping out the world. See yourself with the body you want by taking 5, 10, 20 minutes, an hour every day, and just closing your eyes and imagining the life that you want. It will help increase your mindset, and it will make all of these steps easier. So again, I don't know if you can see everything I wrote, but I'm trying to tell you how to turn your hustle into financial freedom. And so again, next week I will be launching just a 1-day course. I'm only gonna either do 5 or 6 tickets. I might put it on Zoom, and then I might sell the replay, but I'm gearing up for that. And I just wanted to give you guys some game on how to turn your hustle into financial freedom, and just give you, even if you don't go to it, this is all like super game. It should help you out on your path. So I hope it helps. If you guys have any questions, feel free to slide in the DM. Also remember, I've written 3 books, so if you go to Partoftheculture.art, you can get any of my books. You'll see a tab that says books, or I have the ebook. Slide in my DM and say, hey, I want the book, and I'll send you, I think I have my How to Fill Empty Pockets, which talks a lot about paying yourself first, And I have my business book, which will help you get your hustle up. I'll give you those absolutely free. Just shoot me a DM. I hope this was helpful. Be on the lookout for my program that's coming. And this is Part of the Culture. If you have any questions, slide in that DM. I'm out. Yee!